One of the biggest contradictions of massive success is when people go to their moms, their dads, their brother, sister, boyfriend, girlfriend. They say, listen, one day the world's going to know who I am. One day I will have a Ferrari, the Lambo, the Rolls, the Bentley, the big house, the cars, the backyard with the big swimming pool and an elevator. I'm going to put the biggest parties. I'm going to be a millionaire one day. Yet, instead of staying at the office on Friday night, you call your friends and you go party. Instead of waking up Saturday morning to go to the gym, you sleep until 10 o'clock. Instead of reading the book on Sundays, you kick back and watch movies all day long. The reality is very simple. Those who win big, they do 4 things right. They sleep, sweat, grind, repeat. And they do it over and over and over again until their dreams become a reality.
Good morning to the grind. Good morning to my kings out there. Good morning to the queens out there as well, as you just experienced an amazing Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day to you as we get started on this new week this morning. And good morning to you. Good morning to you. Good morning to you. I'm KeJohnna Owens. This is Morning Grind Grindology101 Podcast. We get it going every Monday through Friday, 6 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. That's early in the morning, I guess, to some out here on the West Coast, but it's 9 o'clock on the East Coast. So if you're up already, you win it. You win it and you're ahead of others. 9 o'clock, they're already on break on the East Coast. So if you're in a competitive market, national, competitive of any sort, you got to get up better than your competition. Got to get up earlier. And we get to each and every day to give us a new chance. Let's put the best foot forward towards what we want in our lives, man. Good morning to you. Good morning to you. Today, we're going to be talking about everybody can't go with you. Man, everybody just can't go. Everybody can't go. Whether you want them to go, some want to go, some don't want to go, whatever the case is, along the journey, think about the things that you've been through in your life that you had to get through, and you had to navigate some things that you didn't have time to discuss. You had to go. You just had to go. You had to get it done. And those kind of things like that, and making sure that you're in a good place personally, emotionally intelligent about where you're going, who can fit in with what you're doing, where you are today, as opposed to where you may have been yesterday. See, yesterday was then. And people like to hold you to what you were yesterday. You tell people you're going to do something extraordinary with your life, and they'll bring you up to the points of what you were before. You never had any money. How you gonna make $1 million a year? You never did anything like that. You never did good in school. How you gonna go to college? They can't go with you. They just can't go with you, man. And the more you focus on bringing that energy along with you, the more you combat yourself. You got to reprove to yourself that you're doing the right thing, going the right way, making the right decisions, including the right people. And I want to say this as a kind of, I guess, disclaimer going forward into this topic, if you will. Everybody comes from somewhere. We all come from somewhere. Somebody said, well, they hood. Well, I'm hood. I got a long background of hood, right? But what's that mean? I get to decide how I want to develop and create a life that I want to have, not for me. See, the deal is, again, removing yourself from my family. See, it's going to be a time when my father needs to call on me to be present, available, accountable, and able to facilitate the needs. So in the time of now, before that time comes, I've got some things to do, and everybody doesn't see like that. They don't think like that. So if you think like that, if you see like that, operate like that. Go in the rooms where people think and operate like that. You invite the others that may be able to, you know what, I want to develop. I remember when you couldn't tie a tie. I remember when we made fun of people that wore ties. How about that? I remember making fun of people that wore suits. Yeah. See, there's some transitions in life. Think about some of the things that you may have done or thought earlier in life that you gave real credit to. Man, I'll never have a credit card. I never opened a bank account. I don't know. Have you done that? Have you said that before? The thing, I'll never get married. Oh, I'm not having any children. All the things that as you grow up and develop, and as you break through to another level, everybody's not going to want to make that change. You may be starting to be weird to people in your circle. That's where you know your change is really coming. You know, the conversations about people, you don't entertain as much anymore. The conversations about derogatory, negative life news or whatever that might be, you don't entertain that anymore. So you weird, you change. I'm gonna tell you where you're at right now. See, change is necessary in the process of growth. Change is necessary in the process of growth. You may not think of it as change, but how does growth happen without change? So as you grow, you change. You change how you walk, you change how you talk, you change how you incorporate, you change how you deal with people, and you change how you think. When you change how you think, your environment is going to begin to change because your conversation is not going to be the same. Oh, key man. Well, I don't know. You know, I am. Yeah, absolutely. My boys. I get in there. Man, I like to talk to my friends, man, from way back. My boys, the OGs. You know, and it's a good feeling when I talk to people we've been in those fields of, you know, what do they call them? Concrete, in the concrete jungles of the world, right? And you develop to a person that you know, your homies, your friends, your bros, your day ones, and they say, man, you're doing something. And I say, man, we can do something. But see, that's a choice, though. See, I made a choice to make a change so that my life could make an impact. The things that I did as a young man, as a leader, I had to ask myself, where am I leading people to? So if you're a leader of any sort, the hood, the gang, the set, the whatever it might be, the job, the business, do you know you could lead in any direction you choose? You could totally shift direction. I'll give you an example of that direction shift. Malcolm X. He went to Mecca and he had the direction shift of his leadership. Same person, new knowledge, different application. That's it. You could do it. We could all do it. I'm gonna put up some pictures of the old key from back in the day so that you could get it. I'm gonna tell you this is a breakthrough for me when I hear somebody tell me that I need to loosen up. I was one of the funny, the joke crackers. I mean, you know, everything that they would say you need to trim that down. Now I need to put some in. You see how God will help you develop and change and grow and become something that you didn't know because you don't know what your purpose is. Bishop Harold Jackson, he says, it's not the purpose that we can own. It's the assignment that he gave us the purpose to fulfill. The assignment that he gave us the purpose to fulfill. So we have an assignment. I take that assignment serious. So as I take my assignment that I believe is connected to my purpose, everybody might not see it. Everybody might not go. And the fact of the matter is, everybody can't go. And I'm going to tell you about reading. See, all leaders are readers. Well, all readers may not be leaders. But reading opens the mind. So I want to do something extraordinary in my life. So I read from people that have done extraordinary things in their life. I guess that's a breakthrough thought, maybe, right? But John C. Maxwell, The 17 Indisputable Laws of Teamwork. In this chapter, the Planet Marketing, my leadership there, we've already done a training. We're already into personal development. So this morning, as we go through this book, we were on a chapter where we're talking about the law of the chain. The strength of the team is impacted by its weakest link. The strength of the team is impacted by its weakest link. That could be family, a job, the sport team, business team, whatever that might be. But here it is. Not everyone will take the journey. Not everyone should take the journey. And not everyone can take the journey. Now, I got some points on that. I want to share a video from Mr. Steve Harvey. Mr. Steve Harvey kind of breaks down, some experiences he's had with bringing friends along to see another side, right? We come from the trenches. Man, we come from a lot. We come from a long way back. We come from a place that people say, man, you'll never be nothing. I've been there. Come from a place that people say, man, you lost your mind, right? You come from a place that a suit and tie was totally out of the equation. No way, no how. To the fact that now I have very little casual clothes in the closet of suits. God will do you like that if you take a journey. But everybody can't go with you. So in this video here, Mr. Steve Harvey shares taking a friend to an opportunity to meet some of his business colleagues, co-workers and such, but maybe not being prepared to be in the environment. So everybody can't go, but everybody gets a chance to go. So I'm going to talk about a different kind of way to look at this as well on the other side. Salute to you, Mr. Steve Harvey. Hey, I got on Steve Harvey tie today. Stand by.
My father, a long time ago, man, my father was a coal miner, right? He didn't have an education. My father dropped out of school in the 3rd grade.
My great-grandfather was a coal miner.
Really? Mm-hmm. Them some tough people, man. You got to be badass dude. I learned more from this uneducated man. And something he told me a long time ago as a little boy, I didn't get it then. He said, boy, everybody come with you, can't go with you. What? Everybody come with you, can't go with you. And what I learned in life, man, is on your path, there are some people in your life just for a season. That don't make it bad. They're just seasonal friends. They're just seasonal acquaintances. You'll meet very few people that are going to be with you all the way to your grave. You're not going to meet a lot of them. If you have them in your life and you close, cherish them. Because it ain't a lot of them folks. I got a nephew. My sister and mama was pregnant at the same time. I was late. My mama had me at 42. My father used to tell me all the time, he was going to talk to my dad. Dad, I need to talk to you. He said, I don't even know why you're talking to me. You ain't even supposed to be here. And so he used to say that to me all the time. He would remind me all the time, you're not even supposed to be here. And I have a nephew that was born a month before me. He's the only person that I've known since birth. He my nephew, but we like brothers. He's the only other dude. I have no other dudes that I've known since I got here, right? And so it's very rare if you find people who make the whole journey, but you got to be okay with that. Stop concerning yourself with people God has removed from your life. God heard conversations you didn't hear. He saw things you weren't privy to, and he made moves you wouldn't make. So just let them people go. Stop regretting people out your life, because trust me, everybody come with you, can't go with you. Best example somebody gave me was, back in the day, everybody used to gather around and watch the rocket take off from Cape Canaveral or Kennedy Space, whatever it is. And you'd see this big rocket ship, and you'd see these 4 tanks on the ground. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and you hear this huge rumbling. And you needed the 4 tanks to get that rocket off the ground. But 2 of the tanks stayed attached. And then it would go up high, and then it get out over the ocean, and you see one of them tanks peel off, fall back into the ocean. Then the rocket go higher, and you still be looking at it. And then, almost before it get out of sight, you see that other tank peel off and fall aimlessly down into the ocean. But you know why they had to do that? Because in order for that rocket to get into the total orbit that it was designed to get to, it had to lose some weight. And a lot of that weight you lose is people and they friends. And you got to be okay with shedding them friends. Everybody can't go with you. And everybody can't handle that high altitude God taking you to, no way. It's a lot of friends, man. You just can't hang with them no more. Because they're going to mess it up. You at a new level now. You can't bring everybody up to the new level. I had a partner, man. I used to work this corporation where I sold insurance, right? They had a company picnic. I invited one of my homies that I grew up with to come to the company picnic. Hey, man, let me go on down to the picnic, which I ain't got nothing to do. Why I do that? I can't take him to a corporate function. He's not corporate. He's hood. He can't come here. He don't know how to act. He don't know what to do. That was the first insurance job I had. Somehow he gets away from me. I don't see him. And I'm playing kickball because of some girls, so, okay. I'm playing kickball, but I'm looking for him. I can't find him. So all of a sudden I hear, pow! And everybody running. I can't find him. I went, I just need to follow this noise. I go over there. This dude, my friend, then took a baseball bat and hit my boss in the head with the baseball bat. He done knocked his ass out. So everybody's going, what'd you do that for? I walk up to him, I said, Big. I said, come here, man. What'd you do that for? Because he was looking at me. He was looking at you. Dog, it's 2 black people out here. They've been looking at us. Why? The hell did you hit this man for? Because he kept looking at me. I knew when he asked me to come to the company picnic, not to take him to the company picnic. I go to work Monday morning. I don't even have a desk. They didn't clear it off. I don't even have a desk. They didn't clear my desk off. They removed it. I walked in. I went, where's my desk? Mr. Harvey, we'll see you off. I went there. I was gone. I lost my job because I took a guy to the company picnic. Everybody come with you, can't go with you. And you got to be okay with shedding them people because they're not designed for the new level you on.
That's a funny story, right? Think of Steve Harvey as sharing that story. I've got some similar stories, but I want to give you a look at it like this. See, everybody gets to go. While everybody may not be able to go, everybody gets to go. See, it's about not pulling the ladder up. It's about really extending that ladder. Somebody's got to climb out of the hole. I said, I gotta do something different with my life so others can see that they can do something different with theirs. I'm gonna be an example. So, man, you clean every day. Well, I changed and I got in the room and I met people. I got mentors and I got coaches and they helped me see a different way. You can too. See, that's the thing about everybody can go, but at the same time, everybody can't go. So it's 2 sides, but everybody gets to try. Everybody gets to put an effort into what they want to do. And I believe that I'm going to give everyone I know an opportunity to make a decision to say yes or no to whatever I have that's good to offer. Whatever it is, I'm going to always offer something good to everybody I know. So I get right in there. And I got some of the best homies in the world. We've seen some real work in the dark, from dark alleys and dark nights. I've not always been on the right path. I've got some personal experience. It cost me some time. I've been able to do some things with my life that, man, most people say, man, how could you even do that? And that's only God. Here's what I say about the context of where we were able to witness just a little while ago. Now, what if you say, well, I'm going to give everybody an opportunity to say, well, I could do it. And you became the change that you see that your friends or your family could make. Where your friends look at you and they say, man, you so different, man, you changed. Earlier, I took that as, what do you mean I changed? What do you mean? I ain't changed. I'm still the same key. Well, yeah, I have. I've changed. I've developed. I've grown. I'm married. I'm a father, grandfather. I got responsibilities. I got accountabilities. I got things that are counting on me. And I haven't reached my goals yet. So how could I not look at a situation and say, well, I got to do some different kind of work for myself. And while I do that work for myself, and you think about it for yourself, you do that work to make yourself better, to get yourself to a certain level. And if we're selfless, it's not about the success that we desire. It's about the success that we achieve, that we can help others see that they can do it for themselves as well. But everybody's not going to go. Everybody's not going to go. So I don't believe in leaving somebody because of their development or lack thereof. I don't care about that. I don't care about where somebody is. I don't care that they don't have or they're on. And I've been in places where people said I wasn't much of anything. People gonna say all kinds of stuff about you anyway. And if they're talking about you, that means you're doing something. So if you're doing something, keep doing it. And here's what I want to give you in this episode. Don't worry about what people are talking about. See, it's not concerned with what they said about you. And who cares? Two things you shouldn't care about. What he said and what she said. Don't matter. Don't matter. Now, what may matter is why they said it to the person that they said it to. And it felt so comfortable saying it to them. Some people don't rock with you. Some people listen to people that don't rock with you. And some people want to really get down with you, partner with you, change and grow with you, develop that concept along with you. Start that lawn and garden or lemonade stand. I don't care what it is. Some people, but they may be listening to people that don't. So they're torn. People talk. When you know a lot of people, you get to hear who's talking. Hey, listen, do this for yourself. Don't worry about what they said. Don't worry about what you think they said. And here's what I really want you to do is think about who, that's almost a whistle, right? Who are they? Say, who are they? Who are the ones that says you can't? You don't know them. You think it. And I'm going to give you a real key. Kobe Bryant, the Mamba. Make an enemy. Make a nemesis. Sometimes you just got to make a nemesis. It might not even be real. It could be figurative. Kobe will make up someone and say, what did you say? Oh, you said, right? They may have missed a few shots. Man, people have been fired for talking crap to Michael Jordan. They were winning. Talk that. But you can make a nemesis. What did you say? I know you didn't say I was going to lose. I know you didn't say I couldn't do it. I know you're not cracking no jokes about me. They may not. But you can use everything in your gumbo pot of success. So you stirring it. You up in the morning. You stirring it. You making those calls. You stirring it. You fertilizing the soul of the relationships that you have. You always hear me say connecting the dots to success. I keep relationships for a long time. You don't know what they'll be at some point. People grow, people develop, doors open. Somebody could get in a position that you never knew they would be in based on their consistency on their own project and call you back and say, I finally hit it. Man, give me a call. We need to activate that project. It's about 10 years later. So what? The process continues, but everybody ain't going to go with you. And if you're holding on to what others won't do, it's just going to hold you back from what you could do. Stand by. Hi, my name is KeJohnna Owens. I am co-founder of Success Express Marketing Solutions. Our business is cultivating more business for your business. I want to tell you real quick about our program that is one of the most comprehensive business development online marketing support programs out there, which is the VASP, V-A-S-P, Virtual Assistant Support Program. This system allows you to operate and run your business while we help monitor and help you cultivate more business for your business online. Contact us at 909-686-1698 and visit us online at successexpressmarketing.com. Look forward to helping you take your business to the next level.
Success Express Marketing Solutions presents your virtual video podcast studio. Let the Success Express team help bring your podcasting dreams to life. Here's what we do. We help you come up with show ideas, design graphics for your show, set up your podcast studio, and run the back end of your show. So what do? Be ready for your show. Make sure your guests are ready. Log into the virtual studio, turn your cameras on, and go. Not sure you're ready to go live on a monthly or a weekly basis? You can get the Try Us Out Success Special. It's only $97 with free design setup. All you got to do is try us out, and I guarantee you're going to want more. So get set up today with your virtual video podcast studio from Success Express Marketing Solutions. So go online to Success Express MKTG, and we'll get you set up today. Sign up now and get our free ebook, Modern Podcasting, that'll teach you all the techniques you need to know to get your podcast started today.
Right back on into it, man. Get your podcast started, get your brand together. Love to help you, but I want you to do this for yourself. Here's the key. People are going to be who they are. You have to be confident in who you are. So the feedback, I get so much feedback on what should, what could, how to. Now, the feedbackers, the suggestions, the information, a lot of times it's what I call, well, it's in the dictionary, it's a good word, pontification. They pontificate what you're doing, not knowing what you're doing. So they're to the side, kind of looking from the outside at what you're doing, giving you advice on what they know not. So if they know not, you have to take the advice and the feedback, apply it because it's good. But apply it to the way that it works for you. You filter it. You filter it. But the main thing is do not hold yourself back. Do not hold yourself back from the vision that God gave you to put in the earth. Noah was given a vision. What if he listened to the feedbackers? Hey, we see you out there. Create your own get to. I'm talking about create your own get to. Now you're talking about a champion. There he is right there. Ms. Gail, thank you so much for your time. You're catching in the morning. It inspires me as well. We get to work together. We get to be the change. That's what we're going to do. We're going to be the change. And today, be the change in your own life, man. Do the things that you need to do. Do the things that you haven't been doing. Enjoy the process along the way. But enjoy the process by seeing where you're going. You got to see where you're going all the time. You got to see where you're going each and every step of the way. People, the world is going to tell you who you are, and what you can't. You got to talk to him because he knows that you have a purpose and you have an assignment to fulfill that purpose. Have an amazing day on purpose. Succeed on purpose. I believe success loves speed. So let's operate in a sense of urgency. Let's operate in the spirit of success. We see you on the other side. It's been your Morning Grind Grindology101 Podcast. We're out.